Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, 2017, and I am Kayleigh Williams. Today's stories include farmers market returns, 2 death row inmates denied appeals, and updates on Las Vegas shooting, and more coming up on Texan TV. In campus news, Tarleton hosts its first jazz ensemble of the season on Thursday. The show, called Sinatra at the Sands, starts at 7:30 p.m. in the Clyde H. Wells Fine Arts Center auditorium. Tickets are $5 or free with a valid Tarleton ID. The music for the night will be based on songs recorded at the Las Vegas Sands Hotel more than 50 years ago. Director of the jazz ensembles, Dr. Andrew Stonerock, says that they are trying to recreate that kind of feeling of being back at the Sands in the 1960s. Stonerock explained that stuff will be done with the staging and lighting to make it more of a show than a sit-down concert. This will be Stonerock's first concert at Tarleton and is excited for everyone to see what they have been working on. For more information on the concert or the Fine Arts Department, visit www.tarleton.edu/finearts. In local news, according to the Stephenville Empire Tribune, the farmers market is making a return Saturday. The market will take place from 9 a.m. to noon at the downtown plaza. This will be the second farmers market. Kayleigh Pemberton, president of the Stephenville Downtown Merchants Association, said that the first event was great and that several more vendors are coming this Saturday and to expect the event to grow. Vendors include Tarleton's horticulture department, ham bone seasoning, and a food truck with breakfast burritos. Last month, the crowd was larger than expected, but Pemberton said vendors will be more than prepared this time to handle a large crowd. There is still time to sign up as a vendor. The fee is $15, which also includes entry into next month's farmers market on Saturday, November 4th. To sign up as a vendor, you can call Pemberton at 254-967-0587 or email Stephenville's Farmers Market at gmail.com. And now, today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. In state news, the U.S. Supreme Court Monday rejected appeals from 2 convicted killers facing execution in Texas. The court, without comment, denied to review appeals from death row inmates Robert Pruitt and Anthony Shore. 38-year-old Pruitt is set for execution on October 12th for the fatal stabbing in 1999 of a corrections officer at a South Texas prison while he was serving a 99-year sentence for participating with his father and a brother in the neighbor's slaying. 55-year-old Shore is scheduled for execution on October 18th for the 1992 slaying of a 21-year-old woman, 2 teenage girls, and a 9-year-old girl. He is known in Houston as the Tourniquet Killer. Along with these 2 inmates, the U.S. Supreme Court refused 3 other Texas death row inmates. 41-year-old Quam Rockwell received a death sentence for the 2010 killing of 22-year-old Fort Worth convenience store clerk. 47-year-old Jamie Cole was sent to death row for the fatal 2010 shootings of his estranged wife and 15-year-old daughter in Houston. In national news, more details surrounding the mass shooting in Las Vegas have begun to emerge. As of this morning, 45 people are in hospitals in critical condition, 59 people were pronounced dead, and 515 wounded after Stephen Paddock opened fire on the Route 41 Harvest Country Music Festival. The rapid-fire popping sounded like fireworks at first, but when the crowd of 22,000 people realized what was happening, pure panic set in. Andrew Akiyoshi said that people started screaming and yelling and started running. Akiyoshi said that you could feel the panic. You could feel like the bullets were flying above us. The FBI found nothing so far to suggest the attack was connected to international terrorism. The sheriff said authorities still believe Paddock acted alone. While Paddock appeared to have no criminal history, his father was a bank robber who was on the FBI's most wanted list in the 1960s. In international news, 2 women were meeting for a birthday celebration outside of a train station in Marseille, France on Sunday afternoon when they were stabbed to death. Although the suspect's name has not been released, the terrorist attack has been claimed by the Islamic State. The attacker shouted Allahu Akbar, Arabic for God is great, before stabbing the 2 victims. Surveillance footage shows the man sitting on a bench before stabbing his first victim, running away, and stabbing the second woman. French soldiers shot and killed the suspect before any other assaults could take place. However, the 2 women died of their injuries. The man was released from jail not 24 hours before the attack. Fingerprint evidence showed that the man, who had been detained for shoplifting, did not have any other past convictions in France. This is the third terrorist attack claimed by the Islamic State in the past 3 days. In sports, a federal appeals court in New Orleans is scheduled to hear arguments from the NFL to decide whether Dallas Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott will begin serving a 6-game suspension. Elliott was suspended following allegations that he violated the league's personal conduct policy stemming from domestic violence allegations made by a former girlfriend. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell suspended Elliott in August. Elliott has been allowed to play in recent games because a federal district judge blocked the suspension pending appeals. During this time, Elliott has played in all 4 of the Cowboys games this season, rushing for 277 yards and 2 touchdowns. According to the NFL, the representation for Elliott improperly filed suit before officials ruled in the case. No criminal charges were ever filed in the case. Now for the weather. According to the National Weather Service, today will be cloudy with a high of 82 degrees and a low of 71. There is a 50% chance of rain from 1 p.m. throughout the night, with winds coming from the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.1 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune into Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Logan Allen, Nicolette Howe, and Kayleigh Williams. Have a wonderful day, Texans.